Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to How Do I Love Thee? Let me count the days. We are on day 12. We have two more days to go. I almost didn't come today because I was doing other stuff, but I feel like we're going to do another part. This will probably be day 15, just so you know, because I did not do everything I need to do. So remember yesterday we did this. We colored this guy up, cat and hat, and I told you I was going to be using these cute little um, Valentines. So you get this right here, and you get cards, Valentine's Day cards, and I thought it would be really, really cute to make a little Valentine themed book. We're only going to use, I want to use cat, thing one, thing two, maybe the green eggs and ham guy. What's his name? Sam? Sam I am? No, I don't remember. But we could use a few of those, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to use these flat cards. Now, I thought they were actually card bases, but they're flat cards. So we're going to go ahead and pull out a few of these. I think we can use these because I think I made this small enough to be a book. Yep. So let's see. Put this up right quick. So these will go good inside of our little book. Yay. All right, so what we're going to do really quickly is just review this. I pulled out too many. Always pulling out too many. But we have like 8 right here. And it's going to be cute because even though it's a Valentine Day book, I don't want to keep all of the Valentine sentiments on here. Do you like green eggs and hams on Valentine's Day? I would have to say no. Um, Although I have had green food before, I'm not sure if you remember a restaurant called Bennigan's. Heart and gives a who. I don't know what book this is from, but anyway, Bennigan's had it was a on St. Patrick's Day they would have everything green, liquor, food, everything had green food coloring in. From my understanding, the franchise Bennigan's is no longer, so I think we may have to use another one because thing one and thing two, oh, that's so cute. So 2021 is when I got this. Thing one and thing two would like to say Happy Valentine's Day to you. That's cute. So we'll see. All right, we're about to go on a journey like no other because we have thin red liner tape for these quarter-inch gussets. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm doing. I just was like, I don't want a lot of pages in this little cute little book. If you have a significant other and you all go out on a date, maybe you can put this in there, or maybe, this is your first year being a parent, and your baby is new to you, and of course you're going to dress them up in all the little goofy clothes that we tend to do for our kids, you know, because it looks so cute. I know my little guy had a, so he was born a week before Halloween. And so he had like my first Thanksgiving, my first Christmas, um, my I don't think he had a like my first Valentine. It says like mommy's Valentine or something like that. And then he had St. Patrick's Day, like lucky, I'm lucky, kiss me or something like that. Like I've kept most of his first things, except for a few of them. I have like the little gobble. It says gobble something like I'm a Turk. Those little silly shirts. But I remember for not Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day, he got sick and he did not go to daycare that day. He threw up all over the place. And you know how they talk about projectile vomiting and things like that. Excuse me if you have a weak constitute. Um, and that's what happened to him. He was so sick. I don't know what it was, daycare, because he had only been in daycare a few weeks by then. I think I had went back to work. Let's see, I had him in let's just say the end of October, and I think I went to work in February. I went back to work in February, so he was in daycare when I went back to work because I worked in a tall office building and they had a lot of federal things in there. But anyway, I just remember, putting him on those little silly outfits. And I still try to now, like for Valentine's Day, I'll put him on a goofy little shirt that says, like, I stole mom's heart, or, you know, I'm your future boyfriend. All those little silly shirts that they make for kiddos. So, if this is your first, or maybe this is their first thing, like, it would have been cool for us to have this little book last week, I guess, because they had, well, it wasn't a very fun event for me, but it was fun for him. And I have pictures, but not a lot of pictures. I have like two pictures of him looking all handsome if we started running around. They had a parent child dance. So, it's like daddy, daughter, mom, son, or parent, child. But usually you take the opposite. If you have a son, you take your mom. If you have a daughter, you take your dad to the sock hop, basically, right? The dance. And that's what we did last week. And then it was like a little date. I wanted him to have like a little date, so we went out to grab a bite to eat afterwards. Then we came home, so I took some pictures from there, so I could put those pictures on there. I'm just going ahead and putting this red line of tape down. It is thin enough to be placed in here, so yes. And then we're gonna burnish it down some with this, making sure it's all good to go. Now we're gonna just strip off all the tape and set these up so we can have 4 pages. All right, so I may have messed up a little bit. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I made these 4 by 5 1/4, and I made these all the same on the inside. And then this is how it's going to look on the outside. And the reason why I say I may have messed up a little bit is because I still haven't cut this image out. And this measures a little under 4 and 5 1/4, basically. I want this background paper to be bigger than this one, so I just need to cut that down, I guess, to 4 1/2 by 5 1/4. Excuse me, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 to make it perfect. And then we'll see. So let's see. But for now, I will tell you that I use this paper right here. It is called, probably no name, oh, Sunder Drifter, Sun Drifter, Sunder Drifter, Sun Drifter. I got it from Tuesday Morning back in 2018, or probably 19, probably 2018. For $4, it was 36 sheets. I've used this paper pad a few times, and I thought it would be really cool because Dr. Seuss has lots of words and just random thoughts that I thought would be cool. And I did cut some of these down, so I thought this would be really pretty like that. I was going to take a Dr. Seuss book and cut it up and just make that the background, but I'm not ready to destroy a book yet for the sake of doing it. I would prefer to make a junk journal out of it whenever I'm ready, and right now it's not that time. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. You've seen me do that before, and then we'll get back together once I fix the red cover. All right, so here is the book. Here, oh goodness, no. Okay. Whew. Here are the words. And I thought it was really pretty, like, oh, what a beautiful morning, never give up. Like, just really cool, positive affirmation. So, what I've done is I went around and rubbed the ink, this rusty hinge on this paper. I am having issues with this paper right here. So, you can all see me admit to having some issues with the paper. I scored this paper down, but apparently, I'm just cutting it so I can see it. Apparently, I need to do better at cutting because, I mean, yeah, trimming and cutting it down because, all right, there we go. It's off. It was off. The book wasn't closing properly. That's okay. I'm not giving this one away. I'm gonna keep it. And if I were to give it away, I would probably fix the edges a little bit. So, like put some ribbon or something, something to hide those mistakes. So I'm just going to go over the page with some distress ink. All right. And I want to put the book kind of crooked, right? Because nothing needs to be straight all the time when you're crafting. Nothing needs to be super duper perfect. And I'm thinking we're going to use some tape. I've been running through some of this tape. I'm going to have to be, I have to go to Hobby Lobby and get more. Look, I only got like 3 or 4 more rooms to go. I mean, that's an excuse to buy tape, right? Once you go and say, oh, I'm going to get some tape, you go in there and you buy a whole bunch of other junk. No, that's probably just me. Because some people, it's like, I'm only getting 3 things, and they get the 3 things and they get the heck out. I'm like, I'm going to check every dang aisle. Where are those orange and yellow tags at? What are they putting on clearance? Yeah, that is me. That is me. I do want to say that I have had a great time doing this, although I've had a few little setbacks this month trying to make sure I got it done. I think if I do something like this in the future, I'm definitely going to try and record the videos ahead of time. And I'm just going to put sweetheart right here. Yep, sweetheart. It's a puffy sticker, conversation heart. Right. So now we're going to turn this, and I have a card that needs to go here, so we're going to leave that one blank. But I cut these down. Right. So we're going to put this like right here. You can barely see it, but right here. Right. And I'm going to use a lot of probably glue. This is some glossy paper, and it's inexpensive. I mean, it's at the Dollar Tree. Not saying there's anything wrong buying stuff from the Dollar Tree and giving it away, but it was, was at the Dollar Tree. And I know that they have been stepping their game up, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But some of the stuff is still Dollar Tree stuff, and you get what you pay for, right? Sometimes we get pleasantly surprised, and sometimes we're like, yeah, it's $1. All right, so the cat in the hat, yay. We're going to put something here. And then I'm going to make this a little pocket. And I was going to cut this off, right? Because it has this perforation. But I think we're just going to keep it and make it a pocket like that. So let's go ahead and we're going to run some tape on it. This is a quick little book you could make in probably under an hour if you had everything ready to go. I don't have everything. I did not have everything like prefabricated and cut out. Um, but I had an idea, and then I had that faux pas of the wrong size, so we had to redo it. Now I have collected a few Seuss things, and so I always want to try and do some Dr. Seuss stuff, just because I enjoy the rhymes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to hold my breath. Were you holding your breath too? Because I felt it. Thank you. All right. So we're gonna put this guy in here like that, so they'll know whoever receives. Well, it's me, but in general, I like to put a little tuck spot to let the person know. And sometimes I forget. I forget things. So I mean, it's good. I want to put him right here because I want to put a picture here. Do I want to fussy cut more? Yeah, let's go ahead and fussy cut more. I try to be a little bit more looser with my fussy cutting versus super close on it. I just want to give it a nice little border versus a stark closeness to it, like that. Yeah. So here we go. And I think it'll be better. Yeah. Let's go ahead and glue. I don't know why I favor this side of the projects more than this side, but I do. I am aware of that. Probably because I'm left-handed. I'm biased, right? No, I don't know why. I really don't. So this is going to be a little picture, I think. If I keep this book, a picture will go there. All right, so we're going to put heart and I'll cut this down. I think that'll be good. And here I go cutting real close again, right? That's okay. All right. We're going to make this, I'm going to put this here. And I am going to use some glue as well. And I just want the words, because you know Dr. Seuss, wordy, Arthur, etc., etc., etc. We just need to do one, two, and this one. So let's get the other pieces now. All right, so I am just going through this little sticker book that I got. This is some pretty thick cardboard. So if you decide to use this book afterwards, you know, that would be cool. So I'm just gonna go through and look at some pictures now. Um, None of it's Seuss. None of it's like Dr. Seuss, but like these little hearts we could use. Maybe shades, because you know Dr. Seuss was cool, so we could put these shades somewhere on here like that. I don't want it to go too like far, but I do want to put some whimsical stickers. So I'm just going through, and I can't find my card that I wanted to put on here. I have some Valentine's cards, and they all say silly stuff like you're one in a million and things like that. Although, you know, it could be a good play on words, but mm, we're going to try not to do that. We can use this zebra sticker, right? It's always interesting when I go to pull out some stickers and I can't use many of them. Very interesting. So, I think we're done. Is that right? We are not done. I found this, and although it could be a pocket, we're going to use it as a tag to write stuff. Oh, do we want to use it as a tag? I prefer lines, just so y'all know. But I'm going to just go out of my comfort zone and not do it. I'm not going to do it. I can't. I feel like this would be a waste if I did it like this. So let me find some lined. A card. We got something. This right here. And it matches these colors perfectly. I'm just going to turn it upside down so it goes light to dark. And we're going to glue it down. Yay. And then we'll go through the stickers one more time. I do like to leave a few pages blank so that you could put real pictures there. That's always a good thing, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull it down. If you notice, I've been pulling it over the borders, which I'm okay with. Yeah, that looks great. Just going to rub this, try to smear that glue a little bit more. And then I am going to right here. Let's put this little cup real quick, right? I hope that you all had a great weekend. My weekend was long and short at the same time because I didn't do anything. I have been cold the last few weeks, and so I um I didn't want to go anywhere. And now it's Monday tomorrow, right? I'm like, ooh, I don't even feel like I had a missed opportunity. Like that's how much I didn't um, miss out on anything. Like I don't have FOMO on going places. I saw one of my in the the car making group I'm in. They posted that Joanne had a 50% off sale and it was over yesterday. I didn't go look at the paper or anything like that. I was just like, oh well, it'll be more. They probably won't have the papers that I want for 50% off, but it'll be more. All right, so let's go ahead and look at our little book. So it looks like this. The back is like this. Now I don't know. If I was giving it away, I may work on that some. So the cat and hat sweetheart, and then you open up, you can write some stuff right here. I feel like I need a heart or something. I don't know. Then we had this little image that we just cut out right here, and then we had a cat. Then we have this Valentine's Day thing, heart and gives a who. This is another tuck spot right there. There's this blank page with this zebra heart because it's so fitting for cat and hat, right? And then we have this, put this blank paper right here because this is going to be a picture. So that's how it's supposed to look. That's what we did for today. I want to say thank you all so very, very much for watching. I hope that you have a great time. And until next time, happy crafting.